If you have been following this series, you have heard a lot about agents. Specialist agents, utility agents, architect agents, agent teams. And if you spend any time in the AI space, you hear a lot of talk about removing humans from the equation, automating them out, replacing them, making the whole thing run on its own. I want to push back on that directly, because in every agentic AI project we have run, the humans were not the bottleneck. They were the architecture. Let me explain what I mean by that. Even the most well-designed, thoroughly tested agentic workflow does not get deployed and then left alone. Live workflows degrade over time. The business changes. The systems they connect to evolve. The use cases expand in ways you did not anticipate. The agents you build today will need to be tuned, retrained, or retired tomorrow. Only a human can own that accountability. Process ownership is never a finished task. Now, human involvement does not look the same across every workflow. We distinguish between two modes. The first is human in the loop, or HITL. A human performs some of the high-value, high-touch tasks within the workflow and/or reviews specific outputs before they go out. This is the right approach when the stakes are high and errors are costly. Manager-facing 360 reports, executive talent review summaries, anything that reaches a customer or an external audience. You want human involvement in the workflow before any output leaves the building. The second is human on the loop, or HOTL. A human monitors performance trends, audits samples, and steps in when patterns suggest something is drifting. This is the right approach once a workflow has earned enough trust to run mostly unattended. Policy quanda responses, low-stakes employee inquiries, routine status notifications. The goal over time is to move from HITL toward HOTL as the workflow earns that trust. But you never move humans entirely out of the picture. Monitoring, troubleshooting, auditing, governing, those responsibilities do not go away. They just shift. I want to say something directly to the HR leaders watching this because I think it matters. Expecting your team to build and sustain agentic workflows on top of everything else they already do is a big ask. Learning advanced automation and AI skills, designing agent systems, running hundreds of test scenarios, governing live workflows, that is a substantial new capability set. Your process experts are already busy doing the work they were hired to do. Here are some signs it may be time to bring in outside help. Your team has the capacity to be smart buyers and orchestrators, but not the bandwidth to build it themselves. The workflow touches multiple HR systems or business units. The stakes are high: compliance-sensitive processes, leader-facing reports, anything customer visible. Or you simply want a thought partner who has been through this before and can help you avoid the common traps. This is design principle number 5, humans essential, and it is the one that ties everything else together. You start with a well-engineered process designed by humans. You build narrowly defined agents with rich context crafted by humans. You test iteratively with rigorous criteria set by humans. You govern, monitor, and continuously improve, owned by humans. Agentic AI does not replace that work. It amplifies it. That wraps up the Built to be Trusted series. We covered why most AI projects fail, why process engineering comes first, why specialist agent teams outperform generalists, why rigorous testing is the differentiator, and why humans are never optional. If any of this resonated, if you are exploring your first agentic AI project, trying to scale beyond a pilot, or just looking for a thought partner who has done this before, I would love to talk. The full white paper is linked in the comments. It goes deep on every phase of the methodology, every design principle, and the real-world example we have been referencing throughout this series. Thank you for watching.